Hey guys, so on tonight's episode of Feeding My Family, the Food Bank Edition, we are going to be making pesto chicken with linguine. So the chicken I like to buy in bulk, keep in the freezer. That way I can buy it and stock up, have it on hand. So I diced it up in decently, somewhat small pieces and went ahead and threw it into my frying pan to cook. So like I said, this is still frozen, so it's going to take a little bit to cook, but the chicken was something that I had bought in bulk from Sam's when it was marked down. And then the linguine and the pesto sauce that you see me using, the one pack of pesto was from the food bank. Both packs of linguine were from the food bank, and the other two were things I had on the shelf. So I'm going to turn my burner to medium high. You can see the chicken's in there, kids in the background, and I'm going to add butter. And it's probably about 4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to use that to saute my chicken breast. Give it a real good stir. And then, like I said, most of this is pretty frozen still. So I'm going to add the garlic for the seasonings, some salt, and some pepper. I do buy my seasonings from Sam's. It's just cheaper for the size of our family to buy in bulk, so I keep these in the pantry on hand. You're going to fill up some water in a Dutch oven. Like I said, I'm cooking 2 of the packs of linguine, so I used a big thing. Turn it on high, let it heat up. Once it comes to a boil, you are going to add those noodles, and there they are, getting ready. It cooks really quick, like 2 minutes. So while the noodles are working, I'm going to go ahead and add the pesto to my chicken, which is already fully cooked. It's sauteed in that butter, and so I'm going to mix all of this together. This meal is so super easy, and with the help, thankfully, from our food bank, we were able to make it for next to nothing. Really, the main expense were those little jars of pesto, which I grabbed from Aldi when they had them, and the chicken, which, like I said, I buy in bulk, I keep in the freezer. Any large family, I highly encourage you to get a freezer because it does give you the option to grab extra when things are marked down, and it is a huge money saver for our family, so it works great. Add your pesto. Eli's peeking around the corner. We're going to mix all that up and coat our chicken with it. That's going to be our sauce for tonight to serve over our noodles. Now it's time to drain the noodles. Oops, I lost some. Ignore the sink full of dishes. This is real life, guys. Homeschool family of 7, so we do what we gotta do. Gonna drain those. I did rinse them, but I don't think I videoed that part. All right, now I'm going to turn my oven on to broil. High, go ahead and start it, and I'm going to make garlic bread. So the kids are working on straightening up before Daddy gets home in the background, and I'm gonna use some parchment paper because things like to stick to my cooking sheets. Just makes it easier cleanup. And I use just regular bread from Aldi. I had it on hand. You'll notice it's frozen. Keep it in the freezer because I can stock up.
Hey, Joe.
So quick, easy, simple garlic bread. You use regular sandwich bread. Just kind of put some butter on that thing. A little bit on everybody. Don't leave anybody out. I also keep my butter on hand. I'll stock up and keep it in the freezer as well. So like I said, I'm a huge fan of recommending freezers for large families. It's a lifesaver whenever times get tough.
Stay off my food, especially
You just have it on hand. One less thing you have to go to the store and get. All right, now that the butter's on, we're gonna add some garlic. Once again, these spices are all from Sam's because per ounce, it's cheaper to buy them that way for our family. And I do refill them on occasion. So garlic, and then I'm just putting some salt on it. I don't want it super salty, so I'm just going to sprinkle it on with my hands. And then it goes into the oven on, like I said, the broil is on high. Pesto chicken is ready. And the bread in just a few minutes is browned and ready to go. Super easy, super cheap.
Yes.
Now we have ballet tonight, so I'm going to make this up into to-go bowls for the girls and I. So I'm going to put the linguine on top. I'm going to put on top of that, hey David, I'm going to put some chicken with the pesto sauce on top of that, and then you get 1 piece of bread. It's easy to portion out. It's easy to grab and go. Just pop a lid on it, put the bread in the Ziploc bag, and we're good to go. That's dinner. Pesto chicken with linguine and garlic bread on the side.